Imagine the electric buzz of rock history coming alive in a grand theater. That's exactly what unfolded when Soundgarden, the iconic grunge pioneers, were inducted into the Rock Roll Hall of Fame on Saturday evening at the opulent Peacock Theater in Los Angeles. And here's where it gets emotional. The man pulling it all together for newcomers to the scene. SNL is the go-to platform where live comedy and music collide, often catapulting artists to stardom. At that time, the band's lineup featured the unforgettable Chris Cornell on vocals, Kim Thayil on guitar, Matt Cameron pounding the drums, and Ben Shepherd anchoring the bass. They unleashed their brooding, intense track, Pretty Noose, a song that captures the band's signature blend of heavy riffs and poetic angst. Carrey described the performance vividly, saying he positioned himself right at the front, absorbing the overwhelming energy like a spiritual awakening through sound. They submerged me in those waves of power, he recounted, and when I emerged, I felt liberated. Afterward, the band gifted him something truly special, the Fender Telecaster guitar that Chris Cornell had played during the show, complete with signatures from every member. To this day, Carrey treasures it as one of his most cherished possessions, a reminder of how music can forge unexpected bonds. Following a heartfelt video montage celebrating the band's journey, Carrey was joined on stage by Lily Cornell, the eldest daughter of the late Chris Cornell. She delivered her own moving address, thoughtfully acknowledging her mother and Chris's former wife, Susan Silver, who had skillfully managed the band throughout their rise. The night continued with electrifying performances, showcasing Soundgarden's enduring legacy. They played Rusty Cage alongside Taylor Momsen, the actress and singer from The Pretty Reckless, and Black Hole Sun with Brandi Carlile, the Grammy-winning powerhouse known for her soul-stirring vocals. It's moments like these that highlight how rock can unite generations and genres, bridging eras of music history. Then came the speeches from the band members themselves, each adding layers of depth to the evening. First up was founding bassist Hiro Yamamoto, who had come back to reunite with his old bandmates for this momentous occasion. Yamamoto reflected on his family's hardships, noting that his parents were among the Japanese Americans interned in camps during World War II, a dark chapter in U.S. history when thousands were unjustly detained due to wartime fears. This shaped my life profoundly, he shared, and it's a reminder that resonates loudly in today's world. We must ensure such injustices don't repeat themselves. And this is the part most people miss. Yamamoto's words subtly nod to ongoing debates about civil liberties and immigration, urging listeners to reflect on modern parallels. Next, drummer Matt Cameron rattled off an extensive list of people the band wanted to thank, from collaborators to supporters who've helped carry their music forward. Guitarist Kim Thayil followed, expressing deep sorrow over Chris Cornell's absence. Whenever someone in the band hesitated to share an idea, Chris was always the one to jump in and say, "Let's give it a shot," Thayil remembered fondly. I miss him dearly, and I hold a special love for all my Soundgarden brothers. Finally, bassist Ben Shepherd kept it brief, delivering just a handful of words that spoke volumes in their simplicity. The emotional crescendo peaked when Chris Cornell's younger daughter, Toni, took the stage to perform Fell on Black Days with Nancy Wilson of Heart, blending familial tribute with musical mastery. It's a powerful example of how rock families extend beyond bloodlines, honoring legacies through song. This 2025 class of inductees was truly star-studded, welcoming not just Soundgarden, but also Outkast, the hip-hop innovators, Bad Company, the British rock veterans, the White Stripes, the garage rock duo, Cyndi Lauper, the pop icon with her empowering anthems, Chubby Checker, the twist king who shaped dance culture, and Joe Cocker, the soulful vocalist. For those new to the Hall of Fame, it's an institution that celebrates the pioneers who've defined rock and roll, from Elvis to today. ensuring these artists' contributions aren't forgotten. The entire induction ceremony was broadcast live on Disney Plus that very Saturday, November 8th, 2025, and it's now available for on-demand streaming afterward. If you're diving into rock history, check out the full event coverage for more behind-the-scenes insights. As Jim Carrey poignantly tweeted, "Long live at Chris Cornell and long live at Soundgarden," a tribute that echoes the night's theme of enduring impact. And in his speech, he even gave nods to other Seattle grunge icons like Mudhoney, Alice in Chains, and Nirvana, broadening the conversation on the movement that reshaped music. But here's where it gets controversial. Some fans might debate whether certain bands, like those from the grunge era, are prioritized fairly in inductions, especially when comparing to other genres. Does commercial success outweigh artistic influence? It's a hot topic that sparks endless discussions. What are your thoughts? Do you agree Soundgarden's induction was long overdue? Or do you have a favorite artist you think deserves the spotlight next? Share your opinions in the comments. Let's keep the rock conversation rolling.